talk about the software development and changeover process. Once the team has tested the software thoroughly and has removed all known errors in it, the team deploys the software at site along with associated hardware for use by intended users. At this stage, the deployment team and the user phase out the old system and phase in the new system. The The changeover process involves the following operations. First, imparting system and user training to members of the user organization of the system. The team imparts system training to members reasonable for managing and maintaining the system, whereas it imparts user training to the members responsible for operating the system and or using the result produced by the system. The team also imparts some training to anyone else affected by the new system to make him familiar with the change. Second point is replacing all old input and output devices by those of the new system. Third point is replacing all old operation procedures by new ones. This involves things such as discarding of old forms, manual register, etc. Fourth, defining the roles of different members and assigning responsibilities to them as per the requirement of new system. And the last one is that converting data in all currently existing files into a form acceptable to the new system. This involves inputting of data stored in manual register and hard copy files through the input devices of the new system. While converting existing files, the team consolidates their record and eliminates duplicate record in them. The team also detects and removes inconsistencies or any errors in existing files. Now let's talk about some changeover method. The three methods followed normally to carry out the changeover process are immediate changeover, parallel run changeover, and phased conversion. Each one has its own advantage and disadvantage. No single method is suitable for the converting all types of system, and the choice of a particular method depends largely upon the prevailing conversion circumstances. Now let's discuss this method. First, immediate changeover. In this method, the deployment team and user organization decide a suitable cut-off date jointly and make the new system operational from that day onward. Operation of the old system stops from that day. This method is risky because any failure in the new system during the changeover process may cause total breakdown of those operations of the organization that are dependent on the new and old system. The work cannot progress because the old system is not operational. Organization prefer this method in those situations where available manpower and changeover time is less and the system is not so critical in the sense that some problem during the changeover process would lead to a disaster or a great loss to the organization. The second one is parallel run changeover. In this method, the organization operates both the old and new system parallelly with the same data for the initial 3 to 4 cycles. During this overlapping period of complete operation of the two systems, end users compare the result produced by the new system with those produced by the old system to develop confidence in the new system. They may discover some discrepancies. Often these are due to inaccurate design of the old system or due to missing program logic or due to mistake in the program itself. Programmers correct them by further debugging before the conversion is complete. and and this method however is very expensive because the organization needs additional manpower during the overlapping period of operation of the two systems in parallel. Due to the requirement of additional manpower, the organization is under considerable strain during the period of parallel operation, and organizational breakdown may occur if the period of parallel operation is long. Hence, the deployment team must ensure that they do not carry on parallel operation any longer than needed to establish confidence in the new system. Continuing it too long is a single sign of weakness in the new system. So organizations do not prefer to use this method in a situation where manpower resources is scarce or rare. It also not suitable for use in situation where the new system differs greatly from the old system, its function, input and output. Now the third one, changeover process is phased conversion. In this method, the complete changeover to the new system takes place incrementally over a period. The deployment team and user organization implement the new system gradually in parts. The end user compares the result produced by each part of the new system with the result of the old system. The team correct any discrepancies or errors found. As soon as the organization develops confidence in a particular part, the team phases in that part of the new system and phases out the corresponding part of the old system. This approach continues for each part of the new system. Hence, over a period, the team phases in the new system gradually and phases out the old system gradually. This method is not as expensive as the parallel run method because changeover process being gradual, the organization can usually handle the changeover with existing manpower. Moreover, there is no danger of interruption of work if there are problems with the new system because the corresponding part of the old system is still in operation. User also gets sufficient time to become familiar with new system. Hence, they can handle the new system competently when the deployment team hands over the complete system to them. Organization, however, cannot use this method in situation where the time supplied for conversion process is short or when the new system differs from old system significantly. Now, next topic is system evaluation. Once the deployment team completes deployment of the new system and the system becomes operational, an evaluation team evaluates the system to verify whether it meets its objective. Requirement specification document states these objectives clearly. The evaluation team normally consists of those people who have independent viewpoint and are not the part of development team. While evaluating a system, the evaluation team normally considers the following point. Cost analysis. The evaluation team does cost analysis to verify whether cost estimate done for various phases of the project during the planning phase match with the actual cost incurred in each phase. Second, performance evaluation. The evaluation team evaluates the performance of the new system by comparing it with that of the old system. Generally, the new system should be at least as efficient as the old one. If the evaluation team reports any slack, the deployment team analyzes the region and if possible incorporate necessary change in the new system to rectify it. User satisfaction. The evaluation team does user satisfaction analysis to verify things such as how useful is the system for users, how enthusiastic they are about the service they receive, do they receive output in time to take necessary action. The morale of people using or affected by the new system is a good measure of the success of the system. Ease of modification. Eventually, all systems need modification due to one or more of the reasons mentioned in the next section. Hence, the case with which a program can modify a system to incorporate the suggested change is also an important parameter to judge the quality of the system. The last point is failure rate. The quality of system also depends on its failure rate. A system that fails frequently cannot meet its objectives successfully. Hence, it is of poor quality. Now, the next topic is, and the last one topic is the software maintenance. Law of software evaluation states that any software used in real world environment must change with time or become less useful progressively. Hence, no matter how good a new software system is and how well it is operating currently, it needs modification from time to time due to one or more of the following reasons. The first point is change in organizational policies or enforcement of new laws. The second, change in business condition or operation of the organization using software. The third is change in user needs such as demand for additional feature or output report. And the last one, change in technology such as ability of new and more powerful processors, more efficient storage, more convenient input-output devices, new version of operating system used, new operating system, new version of database system used, new database system, etc. Maintenance is an important phase in SDLC, that is software development life cycle. Studies have shown that on average maintenance cost of software system is 2 or 4 times the development cost. This means that more than half of the programming tasks in this world involve program maintenance. Hence, some software organizations have a group of programmers whose only job is to maintain production programs. Frequent change is disturbing and disturbing. Therefore, some controls over change is required. One method of achieving this is to have a change control board which evaluates all requests for change. Usually, this board is comprised of the principal user of the system, a system analyst, and a data processing personnel who are familiar with the system. The change control board need not approve normal maintenance operation. Maintenance staff should record and summarize this operation for periodic reporting to the board. Examples of maintenance activities are modifying the format of a report or rewriting a part of software to improve performance. Major changes are those that alter the system significantly or require extensive personal hardware or software. For example, conversion of software from Unix to Windows environment is a major change. So with this explanation, I would like to end this lecture. Before ending this, let's tell Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sita Ram, Jai Bajrangbali, Jai Bajrangbali, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Hanuman Ji ki, Jai Hanuman Ji.